Good evening. Welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we're here tonight for our annual Gay Pride Month celebration and flag raising. We are, from all of our information, we were the first town to have a flag raising in the state of New Jersey, which was way back in 2019, pre-COVID, before all hell broke loose. And we're very, very proud of that. And we're here today for another flag raising. I'd first like to introduce the people up at the dais here. Well, not the dais, but up front. To my far right, Councilman-at-Large Brian Small. To his left, 5th Ward Councilwoman Debbie Meehan covering Colonia. To her left, Lisbeth DeJesus, Councilwoman-at-Large. To her left, Sharon McAuliffe, 1st Ward Councilwoman covering Woodbridge proper and Seawarren. To my left, Anthony Wilkinson, our director of the theater, Avenel Performing Arts Center. To his left, Chris Jago, famous firefighter for Woodbridge Township Fire Department. To his left, Carolyn Ehrlich, former councilperson and current chief of staff and head of redevelopment. I want to mention that Kari Manzini, police officer Kari, would be here. He's always here. He's always very supportive. He's very involved in the I don't know the name of the organization where the county police officers who are gay have some kind of organ. You know the name of it, Joe?
It's written on your sheet.
It's written on my sheet.
New Jersey.
Oh yeah, here it is. Members of the New Jersey LGBTQ law enforcement community. Anyway, Kari would be here, but he is on active duty as a 2nd lieutenant in the U.S. Army National Guard. We don't know where. I guess they're not allowed to tell anybody, but he otherwise would be here, and him along with Jess Minsel are the faces in the police department of the gay community. We're very, very proud of the job they do. I'd now like to introduce, well, let me read the proclamation first. Anthony, should I read the proc?
Yes.
All right, whereas Woodbridge Township recognizes the pursuit of human rights, equality, respect, and inclusion for all citizens, and steadfastly supports an end to all forms of prejudice and discrimination, and that no one should live in fear or endure persecution and/or violence arising from sexual organization or gender identity. And whereas LGBTQ plus individuals have an immeasurable impact on and make vital contributions to our nation and community, to include cultural, political, civic, military, and economic influences, and are committed to promoting equality and fostering a welcoming and supportive environment for all. And whereas while society at large increasingly supports LGBTQ plus equality, it is essential to acknowledge that the need for education and awareness remains vital as the primary vehicle to end the pattern of discrimination, bias, and prejudice. And whereas the Office of Mayor and Municipal Council for the Township of Woodbridge call upon the residents of Woodbridge to embrace the LGBTQ plus community and work together to foster a warm and hospitable community for all. Now therefore, I, John McCormick, Mayor of the Township of Woodbridge, in concert with the Woodbridge Township Council, do hereby proclaim the month of June in the year 2026 to be LGBTQ plus Pride Month throughout Woodbridge Township, and do further urge all residents to celebrate diversity and inclusion, promote equality, and to acknowledge the achievements and contributions of the LGBTQ plus community. So LGBTQ plus Pride Month in Woodbridge Township, June 2026. I'd now like to turn the microphone over to Anthony Wilkinson. As I said, he's the head of our Avenel Performing Arts Center, a triple Emmy winner, a producer, a director, an actor, a very accomplished person in the thespian community, and he's going to say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here today. I am deeply honored to stand alongside Woodbridge Township as we raise the pride flag again. Each year this moment means something a little different, and this year it feels especially important. A lot of people have asked me over the years, why do we still need a Pride Month, and why do we need a flag? So for me, the answer is simple. Pride is not about being better than anyone. It's not about division. It's about visibility, dignity, and belonging. It's a reminder that every person deserves the opportunity to love authentically, openly, and to walk through this world without fear of being rejected of who they are. The pride flag for us represents something bigger than any one individual or community. It represents hope. It represents acceptance, and it represents the idea that there is room for all of us. Pride is not asking anyone to be different. It is simply asking everyone to have a seat at the table. As someone who has spent over 3 decades telling stories through theater, I've seen firsthand what happens when people feel seen. Laughter brings people together. Stories bring people together. And human connections are what bring people together. That's what Pride does. It reminds us that despite our differences, we all want many of the same things: love, family, friendship, opportunity, and a place where we belong. Today, as we raise this flag, we celebrate the LGBTQ+ community, but we also celebrate the countless allies, friends, families, businesses, and organizations who choose compassion over judgment and understanding over fear. The flag we raise today is not a symbol of separation. It is a symbol of invitation. So thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, everybody in Woodbridge, for doing the work that we should be doing all the time.
All right, thank you, Anthony Wilkinson. Ready for the flag raising? Oh, we're going to take a picture first up here. All right, anybody who would like to join us for the community picture, please come up.
Community, come on up.
We're going to get a picture with the flag, and then we're going to raise the flag.
It's pretty cool. I live right by the bay. So she's going by the water.
Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join me in a moment of silence as I recognize those who have already graduated and those who soon will. May we celebrate their hard work, achievement, and wish them success for the bright future.
Notice requirements of the open public meeting law have been satisfied concerning this meeting. The Home News Tribune and the Star Ledger published a notice on November 13th, 2025, November 14th, 2025. Respectfully, a copy was posted on the municipal bulletin board and should be so noted in the minutes of this meeting. Councilman Anderson.
Here.
Councilman Bauer. Here. Councilman Harris. Here. Councilwoman Meehan. Here. Councilman Patel. Councilman Small. Here. Councilman Spiller. Here. Vice President DeJesus.
Here.
And President McCullough. Here. I get a motion to approve the minutes from May 19th, 2026.
Motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Beginning with second reading ordinances this evening, we're going to take A and B both by consent. These are both Chapter 7 amendments to the traffic and parking ordinance. The first is to delete the handicap parking space on South Charles Street. The second is to add a handicap parking space on James Street and Albemarle Road. With that said, can I get a motion that the public hearing be opened up on the second and third reading for A and B only?
Motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. The public hearing is now open on ordinances A and B only. Hearing no comment from the public, can I get a motion that the public hearing be closed, the ordinances be adopted and submitted to the mayor for approval as required by law?
Motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Listed before you, first reading ordinances, letters C, D, E, and F. Can I get a motion that these four ordinances be taken up on first reading, published on the website on June 10, 2026, with notice of public hearing to be held on June 23, 2026 at 6 p.m.
Motion?
Second.
Any comments or questions from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. You also have before you resolutions listed 1 through 33. Got a motion by consent to approve 1 through 33.
Motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council?
Mr. Mitch? Thank you. Resolution number 10, I'll be abstaining on Columbia Club of Avenel, VFW, yes on all other matters.
Any other comments or questions?
Mr. Mitch?
Right ahead.
I'll be abstaining on resolution number 10, license number 115, American Irish.
Got it. Any other comments?
Mr. Mitch, I also have to abstain on item number 10 in the name of the American Irish Association, voting yes on the rest.
Thank you. Any other comments?
Mr. Mitch, number 10, I need to abstain from Forwarding Knights of Columbus, Woodbridge Elks, Woodbridge American Legion, Woodbridge American Irish, yes on all of them.
Any other comments?
Mr. Mitch, resolution number 10, abstain from Woodbridge Elks, yes on everything else. Thank you.
Any other comments?
Yes, Mr. Mitch, I'd like to abstain from resolution number 10-3115 and resolution number 31.
And Mr. Mitch, I'll be abstaining on Woodbridge Elks for resolution number 10.
Any other comments? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. That's all I have.
Thank you. We're going to go into our public session of the meeting. When approaching the microphone, please state your name and what section of the township you live in, and you will have a one-time opportunity to speak. All members of the audience shall adhere to the township's decorum ordinance, which is posted at the entrance door to the council chambers. The public session allows for 5 minutes. This includes remarks by the speaker and any response by the council president or administration. When there is 1 minute left, I will alert the speaker to emphasize any remaining questions or points they may have. When the 5-minute period has passed, all speakers are to leave the microphone area and return to their chairs. All videotaping must be taken in the designated area. There will be no interruptions from your chair. Please make sure there are no signs or posters in the aisles or walkways or exit access. The public session portion of the meeting is a comment and or question and answer interaction between the council president and the speaker. The council president presides over the council meeting. Thank you.
Are there any comments from the public this evening?
Good evening, Tom Maris, Fort New Jersey. It looks like summer's going to smack us real hard this coming weekend. Hope everybody's going to be okay. Kudos to all our workers that will be out there in the heat. I've got several questions. I'll try to run through them quickly. First is back on Sunrise Village. I'd like to know where that stands. Is there a certificate of occupancy issued for it? And if so, when was that done? The property tax on that, we're saying that it's not costing the taxpayers any money, but had that remained in the hands of private individuals, I believe they would be paying taxes on it, property taxes, without the tax abatement. At least I know Mucci didn't have one back when I was with him building that building. So how much is the lost revenue that we won't see because it's now become a non-taxable piece of property? Who are the partners, and are all of the partners signatory to that? In other words, do you have an agreement that's signed by all of the partners? And I'd like to know exactly what that document is called so I can submit it over properly to ascertain the other things I'd like to see in that. Quite some time ago, the township entered in, I believe, a lawsuit against the water company because of basically bad water, bad service. Was that ever settled, and if so, how was it settled? Again, going back a little bit, we passed a couple of ordinances to handle traffic, which dealt with the scooters and bicycles being on the streets. I think that was held in abeyance for a while because the state was making some changes, which were supposed to go into effect, I believe, June 1st. Has that occurred, and what changes might that make to our ordinance, and when will that be published? And my last question is, does the township support the governor's $20 million funding to support illegal aliens in their law cases? I would hope we would challenge that as a community because it definitely affects the seniors, probably more than anybody else. but all of the taxpayers within our community. And I think we have a right as a community to ask our representatives to challenge that. Those are my questions. Thank you.
I'll wait till we have the public sessions over, we'll answer the questions.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Myers.
Are there any other comments from the public this evening?
Paul Wendell. Resolution 14, I just had a question about the nature of special municipal prosecutors and special public defenders. What is the special case that we need to hire them at $400 per court session through the end of this year? And do we know who the provider firm is? The other question I have, the property that's going to become permanent emergency housing was set to be market rate housing. Does it constitute or amount to a developer bailout? I'm wondering why he wouldn't continue to get his certificate of occupancy and seek residents that can afford luxury housing. I guess I really want to know, has Woodbridge starting to reach a saturation point for luxury apartment units? And then one last question. Other than humanitarian reasons, obviously if someone needs emergency housing and they don't have a ready supply, if we could do that, we'd want to do that. Is there anything else in it for the taxpayers of Woodbridge besides humanitarian reasons? I understand that the affordable housing credits are already fulfilled here. I don't know that you can bank these as affordable housing credits going forward, if they'd still qualify down the road. So that would be my third and final question. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lyman.
I'll wait till after the public session.
Are there any other comments from the public this evening?
Good evening, John Vitale, Woodbridge. At last meeting, question covered 73 Main Street, and the mayor said it's the abandoned piece of property, and the township wants to buy it by eminent domain. My question would be, and I asked him who owns the property. He did not know. Well, I'm sure he knew about it, but he probably couldn't want to say it, or he couldn't say it. Same people own the 82 Main Street, same people own the J.J. Bennings, the same people own the, I believe, Big Shots. My question would be, if we do purchase the property, what are we going to use it for? Only made eminent domain would be for public use. Are we going to use it for another parking lot? Or how are you going to do this? I mean, this is definitely not abandoned property. It's not a question who does money, who doesn't have money. I believe the chairman is actually one of the biggest real estate investors in Woodbridge Township so far. So the question would be, why are we doing those things? Because we pay more than the other people? They want to sell it to us? That's my question. And please do not go against the constituents of this town. The people themselves have a chance to open the businesses and not the businesses. We know the property, why is not permitted to proceed, I believe. And the question would be, why do we really take anything we do, we take the taxpayers' money, spend it, and we're not making money on it. If you take it, you're taking it out of tax rolls, and we don't collect any tax on it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Vitaric.
Are there any other comments from the public this evening? Can I get a motion that the public comment portion be closed?
Motion.
Second. Any questions or comments? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. We'll go into the agenda.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes, I'll take the questions in reverse order. We don't know exactly who owns that property. It's different people. There's all different properties in the group. I know generally who they are, but I'm not going to answer the question unless I know specifically. We don't know what the use will be. We just are quite upset that we've done all this work on Main Street, up and down, and right smack in the middle, the two buildings that are very vital to the success of Main Street are vacant. 78 Main Street was a dive bar, and somebody ran a dive bar into the ground, which is a pretty hard thing to do. The other building was bought with the intention of making it a restaurant. They took the roof off, they took 2 floors out, it almost collapsed, it almost caused a major catastrophe on Main Street that might have burned down half the town there. But fortunately, that didn't happen, but it's vacant. We're not happy with those 2 buildings being vacant. This one is abandoned, 78 Main, the Main Tavern is not abandoned. We are trying to force it to be sold to someone who's going to put it into good use. That's the reason we're doing this. We're not going to own it long-term. We're just going to try to get it and sell it ourselves and let somebody come into it. So you say we're spending taxpayer dollars? Sure we are. And then 10 minutes later, we're going to get that money back when we sell it. So we're not in the long term spending any taxpayers' money. If they wanted to sell it and do something with it, they should have done it by now, but they haven't. It's been a long time since that's been closed. As for Sunrise Village in Hope Lawn, there's not been a closing. There's no certificate of occupancy yet. The taxes in that, when you look at the hundreds of millions of dollars that are collected in the town between the board, the county, the fire, and the fire district and the township, it's so immaterial as to not even be worth talking about, but there's no loss of revenue to anybody because, as you all know from our discussion of pilots, the school board sets a levy, the fire district set a levy, the county sets a levy, and the town sets a levy, and we collect that levy. We get the money we need. There's no less money flowing into the town because a building went offline. No less money. We still get the money we need. The tax rate is maybe pennies a household up because we no longer have that property on it, but it's, again, so immaterial as to not even be worth talking about. I don't know who the partners are in the agreement. When that becomes public, anybody can get a copy of the sale. We know the main partner, we know other people that are involved, but we don't know who owns it. Technically, we don't care who owns it. We're going to buy it. We don't care who we buy it from, so that's not important for us. As for the bicycles, Director Nitsky, do you have anything to add to that?
It's actually July 1st. Mr. Marison, we're waiting to see exactly what the state issues before we decide what
You want to answer the prosecutor?
Yeah. As it is. I don't know the list. You go for the list, yeah.
As for the prosecutors, there's a list of who they are. Based on the hours they work, we made an adjustment to their pay. We think that's important. I took a lot of notes here, now I can't understand them. What's the second thing that you asked, Mr. Lund?
Market rate.
I want to know if it pretty much...
Oh, humanitarian, right. No, the primary reason why we're doing going forward to purchase the Sunrise Village is humanitarian. Almost 100%. We already get credits because it was going to be a market rate unit, so we were going to get 15% of the units, so 28 times 15% is 5 or 6 units we would have got credit for. Now we'll get credit for the rest going forward. We can bank them, and 10 years from now, if we have another requirement, we can put those toward that requirement. That's a very important building for us based on what we want to do. Why the owner's selling it, I don't know. I don't care. He was building luxury apartments. I question whether that spot is where luxury apartments should go. They should go on Main Street. They should go near Metro Park. They should go near train stations. Maybe he decided it's not a good place for him. It was listed for far higher than we're paying for it. But all those questions are not of concern to us. Who owns it? Why they're selling it? We just don't care. We're just buying it because we want to do the right thing and provide housing for people in sudden emergencies, provide housing for Medicaid patients, people who get released from hospitals, people who are in unfortunate relationships, all kinds of reasons why we can fill those 28 units for people who need the housing. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you, Mayor.
You did answer my question on the suing the water company.
We were just a random participant in that many, many years ago when the PFASs were an issue. We joined the lawsuit. I don't know what happened to it. We never expected to get anything from it. I don't know if there was a settlement. If you can Oprah any documents you want, but I don't know the answer to that. It was a long, long time ago. All the towns were joining it to show strength. Nothing that I know ever became of it. We never got any settlement from it. I don't know if it's still active. It's not that really that significant that we know of.
What's the name of the when it ensued them? So there's some value to it. Was it pollution?
I don't think there's value for it. You can't say that. You have no idea. I have no idea. You have no idea.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to go into our agendas now. Thank
Council
you.
President, I believe Councilman Harris has some.
Yeah, I just want to answer that. There was that PFAS case, and Middlesex Water did settle. I assume it was kind of negotiated agreement with the courts and people who were parties to that. I think it was like a class action. I know I received a check as a homeowner during that period of time, and I know other people did. I don't know if anyone else up here on the dais, or I know constituents in Woodbridge Township received some kind of check as part of the settlement.
I'm sorry, they didn't address my other question too. Will this town support going to the governor fighting against this tax?
I got that.
Council
President,
we
Yeah.
can't have the back and forth from the
Yeah.
chair. They had their moment up at the stand. We can't have that back and forth.
Thank you.
Council President, I did not answer that question, but I can. We do not take position on state issues. Never have, never will. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to go into our agendas now. My agenda is in order. I just have a few announcements to make, comments. First, I'd like to say community events, Relay for Life. Thank you to all who came out to support the Relay for Life annual event. It was a heartfelt event that raised a significant amount of money. Thank you to everyone who supported them. Your generosity is extremely helpful to fight the cause. The downtown cruise is going to start next week. Mark your calendars for the first cruise. It's on Wednesday, June 17th. This is a nice evening. Come out, check out the cars, support the local businesses, and you can also vote on a couple cars that you like. You can let them know, and they can maybe put them and get a trophy. This weekend, we kicked off our Summerfest. Our annual concert series started this Saturday with Summerfest. It was a huge success. Thank you to all for the countless individuals who worked hard and dedicated their time and efforts to make this event successful. As we move forward with our concert series, please remember to bring non-perishable items to support our food bank and keep them stocked up during the upcoming months. If you want to get information on what concerts are going, please go onto the website, www.woodbridgenjmusic.com. There are also hard copies of the music schedules and various businesses throughout town and town hall and community center as well. In the event of a change of venue or cancellation, you can call the concert hotline at 732-602-6045. Once again, I'm sorry, that number is 732-602-6045. And also, please remember that there are going to be children's events as well. They're really exciting events for the children, so please come out and support them. We look forward to seeing you at all of these concerts and events for the children. Thank you. Councilwoman DeJesus.
Thank you. Thank you. My agenda is in order. I would like to wish all the men sitting on the dais and all the men sitting in this room a happy Father's Day, which is coming up before our next council meeting. And I would also like to congratulate all the elementary school promotions, all the middle school promotions, and all the high school graduations that are coming up. Our next meeting will be June 23rd, and my little one is graduating from Woodbridge High School, so I will not be here.
Yay.
And that is all that I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Spiller?
Thank you, Council President. I apologize for that. I'm very happy I said that, and not something else that was close to it. Just bear with me. I forgot my cheaters, and unfortunately, they're not becoming cheaters. They're becoming actual glasses.
We got spare cheaters.
We share.
Thank you. Item number 3, I'd just like to thank the administration for the new Oros Park signage that was unveiled yesterday. The sign looks beautiful, great. If you have a chance, come out to the park to see all the wildlife, flowers, butterfly garden, and on the lake. Located on Omar Avenue in Avenel, it truly is beautiful this time of year. The rest of my agenda is in order. Just a few announcements. I'd just like to comment on the beautification improvements that are taking place at the Triangle at Cozy Corner, Butler Street, and Ella, and Cozy Corner, Butler Street, and Prospect Avenue. As part of the township's ongoing commitment to enhancing the appearance, safety, and sustainability of our neighborhoods, the existing painted medians at these locations will be transformed into landscape gateway features. The project will include installation of drought-tolerant trees and plantings, decorative hardscape elements, irrigation systems, and landscape enhancements. These improvements are intended to provide numerous benefits, including reduction of urban heat island, affected through increased vegetation and shade, enhanced community character, cultural connections and placemaking opportunities, improved aesthetics and neighborhood identity, and increased pedestrian visibility at the safety at these intersections as new crosswalks will be installed. Upon completion, these enhancements will create a safer, greener, and more attractive environment for all who live, work, and visit the Cozy Corner area. First and foremost, I want to thank the Mayor and Administration. This isn't just installing a stop sign or a yield sign at the intersection. This is a serious project in a good way. And I want to thank Mr. Mitch. Mr. Mitch was the one that actually came up to me and started this conversation last year. And it can get confusing at times how you approach what I call the triangle. There's been some reports of speeders and such. But anytime you can get the removal of so much asphalt and put in what we originally were thinking about, like the triangle island at the Broncos building, called the old library on Chain Hills in New Dover. But they started work. Belgian block will start. And again, Mr. Mitchell, I want to thank you. And again, thank the Mayor and Administration, because we are very excited. We've spoken to many of the residents. They thought this might be what it was, and they were very happy when they found out it was. So thank you very much. That's all I have this evening. God bless America. Thank you, Council.
Thank you. Councilman Anderson?
Thank you, Council President. First, I'd like to offer my apologies to Councilman Harris and Mr. Maris for interrupting them. I just want to make sure that we continue with the public portion, that they have to answer questions from the area behind the blue ribbon and not getting back to answering back and forth from their seat. I would like to announce that the Juneteenth event is set for June 27th on the Woodbridge High School concert grounds. It'll be from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. We have Epic Soul, who will be performing from 3 to 5. They have a nice following. They've played in our Woodbridge Township concert circuit. We'll have local performers. We have over 50 vendors. And Woodbridge Township, WONAC, and National Coalition of Black Women and Independent Club of Colonia are sponsoring this event. I also would like to congratulate all of our graduates through our middle schools, our high schools, and our Middlesex College. I attended the Middlesex College event at Jersey Mike's Arena at Rutgers University. Our valedictorian and salutatorian will transfer from Middlesex College to Princeton University. The third graduate in line will go to Columbia University, and we're still waiting for one more to go to Columbia University. So I encourage anyone that doesn't have their plans for a four-year college, that you can get a great career, a great college career started at Middlesex College. It has a lot to offer a lot of our students, and it offers your parents a lot of savings. So I would encourage, and Councilwoman McAuliffe, our council president, her son, Kyle, is a perfect example. He went from Middlesex College, he graduated, and now he's finishing up soon at Columbia University. So just encourage anyone to look at Middlesex College as an option. Also would like to state that the First Baptist Church in Seawarren will be holding a fish fry this Saturday from 11 to 5 p.m., 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., 130 Seawarren Avenue. A great menu: barbecue ribs, chicken, fried whiting, porgies, shrimp, hot dogs, hamburgers, collard greens, coleslaw. And I do want to recognize one of our local business owners, Mr. Bob Smolder is a friend. He's a neighbor to that church, and he donated his time and built them a really nice barbecue out of brick. And it's one of those old-fashioned, really big barbecues. So I just want to say thank you to him publicly for putting that together. And last thing, I'm going to go away from what I typically do. Mr. Vitarik, I see that you're still here. I've always been taught not to, to be impolite and talk about people when they're not in the room. When you go to the school board meeting and bring up my name and just say that I only talk about sports and I don't talk about education, because that's their meeting. That's their meeting, right? My day job as a county superintendent, it's not on my agenda, all right? If you have a question, I'm still going to direct you to that meeting. I still think that sports offers a lot of great things. Look at what it's doing for all the excitement of people that are overcoming all of their differences to get behind one sports team or another sports team, or what it does for children that we work with in our community. Sports offers a lot, and so I am passionate about sports. I'm passionate about education too. I don't talk about education at this meeting because this is not a meeting about education. But to just go to another meeting and bring up my name and say, all I do is talk about sports, it's not fair. You're not going to give me a chance to defend myself. So just to let you know, I talk about education all day long, all day long. All right, that's my job. All right, but when I come here, yeah, recreation is on my agenda. That's why I talk about it. Thank you very much. That's all I have.
Thank you. Councilman Bauer?
Thank you, Council President. Agenda's in order. Just a few announcements. I graduated all the students here in Woodbridge Township on their upcoming graduations in the next few weeks. And to all the fathers, when we'll be meeting before Father's Day, to all the fathers on the dais, all the fathers out there in town, spend a day with your family, and that's all I have, and enjoy yourself. That's all I have, Council President. God bless America. God bless all our first responders.
Thank you. Councilman Small?
Nothing this evening, Madam President.
Thank you. Councilwoman Mia?
Thank you, Council President. Just like my other councilmates, I wish everybody a happy Father's Day, and congratulations to our graduates. And just while the weather's getting nicer, please be careful, slow down. Today I saw a little boy almost get hit by a car because these, actually, Director Niska, I'd like to just talk to you after the meeting about it. The flashing lights where these kids are crossing, both sides are supposed to stop, and they don't always do that. And there's one car stopped, and the other car's not stopped, and there was a little boy that was almost hurt today. So please, please, when the weather's nice, watch out for our little ones, watch out for our seniors, watch out for all our residents. And where it says please yield to traffic or pedestrians, please follow those rules so nobody gets hurt. That's all I have.
Thank you. Councilman Harris?
Yeah, thank you, Council President. Just my usual items. Item number one, a reminder to township parents about the annual summer Recreation Department summer enrichment sessions happening this August. There's 2 week-long sessions, up to 40 classes for your students to enjoy, keep their minds fresh and sharp over the summer and learning new skills. Some of the courses are science labs, movie making, robotics, music, writing, painting, acting, things of the sort. Visit the Township Recreation website to learn more and to enroll in those classes. Those classes, again, are August 3 through August 7, and then August 17 through August 21st. Courses range in price for $75 to $150. Q2 of the Stay NJ and property tax relief programs in the state were issued on or about May 15th. Over 5,500 senior households in Woodbridge Township benefited with $3.4 million in benefits. So if you're a senior homeowner, do not miss out on filling out your blue booklet this year. You can fill out the hard copy, or you could visit property tax relief app.nj.gov to complete the application online. You could also seek assistance in completing the application. It's only 4 pages long at Senator Vitale or Speaker Coughlin's office down the street, or you could call the Woodbridge Township Senior Services line at 732-726-6262. And then finally, a shout out for under item number 5 on my agenda under wellness. The annual pizza run 5K is coming up on Wednesday, July 5, beginning at 7 p.m. Registration is online, and check-in is the day of the race on Wednesday, July 15th from 5:30 to 6:45 at the Alvin P. Williams Park, located in Seawarren. It's $25 to participate in the race. And it comes with pizza and a beverage at the conclusion of the race. And similar to the enrichment courses, you just need to visit the recreation website to sign up. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you. Mr. Mitch?
Thank you, Madam President. My agenda is in order. Just want to thank you. I noted a couple items from action that you took tonight, and I'll be adding on a new transfer for you for the next meeting. That's all I have.
Thank you. Mayor?
Thank you, Council President. You mentioned the Summerfest. We lost the last show there because of the rain. We also lost the drone show, which we lost it earlier because of security reasons. We never would have gotten it off anyway because of the rain. But just a couple hours ago, we put the finishing touches on moving everything to September 20th. It's a Sunday at Anchor's Tiki Bar. It's your birthday?
Yes.
That's why we picked it, Council President. So the band Winslow, which covers the Eagles, will play at 6. And we got the county booked, and we have the Pyrotechnico, which does our fireworks separately and is doing the drone show. We got them booked, so at dusk, the drone show will go on, so we'll recover from losing both. We don't want to lose both permanently, so we got them both coming back at Anchors, and it should be a great night, almost an end-of-season concert there. There might be a couple ones that finish up after that, but it's a great way to end the summer on September 20th with Winslow and with the drone show, so we're looking forward to that.
That's a Sunday. Thank you. Business Director Wagner?
Thank you, Madam President. I'll have resolutions for our standard tax and sewer overpayments and a resolution for 100% disabled veteran. Thank you.
Thank you. Police Director Niski?
Thank you, Council President. On my agenda, we're deleting 5 handicap spaces, 1 in Woodbridge, 2 in Casby, and 2 in Avenel. And we're adding 3 no left turn signs, 1 at Chena Hills Road, 1 at St. George Avenue, and 1 at Avenel Street. Thank you.
Thank you. Director Darden?
Thank you, Council President. Just some standard biweekly refund resolutions. Thank you.
Thank you. Director Brew?
Thank you, Council President. I have 2 items tonight for resolution. The first one is a proposal from Colliers Engineering and Design. And that's for intersection improvements at Barron and Freeman Street in Woodbridge for $101,800. And the second item I have tonight is a proposal from RTN Incorporated, and that's for digital tax maintenance, a Mod 4 review, and our GIS support system and mapping a system, and that figure is $50,580. That's all I have tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Legal?
Nothing tonight, thank you.
I'd just like to wish everybody here, all the men, their grandpas, regular dads, dads-to-be, whoever might be one. Happy Father's Day to everybody and to all of our residents. Enjoy your Father's Day weekend. Thank you.
Motion.
Second.